Do you want to know what phrases narcissists use to manipulate you? By the end of this video, you're going to have 8 phrases. So as soon as you hear it coming out of their mouth, you're going to go, I know what you're up to, and be able to run the other direction. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I have been recognized as a top 1% attorney, and I am a narcissist negotiation expert. I've written a couple of best-selling books, and what I do here on this channel is I teach you step by step how to negotiate with narcissists, whether it's in your business or career life, or in your personal life, in your romantic life, in a family law matter. Then I am your gal. I'm here to give you exact ideas on what to do to turn it around, shift the dynamic, shift the power so that you are the one who is driving that train and in control. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and that way you'll get notified when I upload new videos or go live, etc. So I am so glad you're here because today I'm going to be sharing with you 8 phrases that narcissists use to manipulate you so that when you see it coming, you'll be able to spot it. You'll be able to turn it around. You're going to be able to start looking at it almost like as a third party and go, okay, got it. Now I see what you're up to. Now I see what you're trying to do. And by the way, because you're saying these things, I know that you're a narcissist. All right, so let's dive in. The first one is they'll say something like, I guess I'm a bad person. You know, you're trying to make a point about something. You're pointing out something like they didn't do something that they said they were going to do, or they did something that they shouldn't have. And you're just trying to get them to take responsibility. You're trying to have a conversation with them. And what they try to do then is they just become the victim. Oh, I guess I'm just a bad person. You're just attacking me. I guess I should just die. I should, and instead of now having a conversation, you're the one who's attacking them. You should feel bad, especially if they're a covert narcissist. Then you might see tears starting to flow, something like that. If you want to know more about the covert passive aggressive narcissist, definitely check out my video on the covert passive aggressive narcissist. And I also have one on covert narcissists in relationships, because I really detest covert narcissists because I had to deal with a couple of them in my own life. But the very first thing that they say is, I guess I'm a bad person. They shift it around. They make themselves the victim. All right. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, do I still matter? Now we're not talking about the issue at hand. It's again, they're turning it around. They don't want to have to take responsibility for whatever it is that they should have done or didn't do, or did do and shouldn't have, or whatever it is. Or whatever it is that they said. Maybe you're hurt, maybe you're upset about something. They don't want to have to be responsible for that. They don't want to have that light shining on themselves. So they will do whatever they need to get that off of themselves and move it to a different direction. And so another thing they'll say is, do I still matter? Doesn't the relationship matter to you? Why are you doing this? Why are you bringing this up now? What is it that you need to do now about this? And instead of actually addressing the issue, it becomes all about all of that stuff. However they can create noise around it, that's what they will do. Okay, so then the next one is, if that's the way you feel, in other words, like kind of diminishing your feelings, diminishing whatever it is that you're bringing up to them. I guess so, if that's the way you feel about it. And it might even be like in a mocking tone. It might be in a sarcastic tone. They're definitely letting you know that whatever it is that you're deciding to do is probably a terrible idea. They're very judgmental about it. They want you to feel bad about whatever it is that you're deciding to do, if that's the way you feel. Okay. So, all right. The next one is, if you loved me, then If you love me, then you won't do this. If you love me, then you will do this. If it's in a business setting, if you valued the relationship, if you value working with me, then you wouldn't say this, you wouldn't do this, or you would do this, whatever it is that you want them to do. So that's another way of getting them to, or getting you to be manipulated by them. And if you have totally seen this before, give me an amen in the comments. Okay, so the next one is you don't trust me. Again, this is a manipulation. They're doing something that you definitely don't trust them. And they're like, oh, you don't trust me. They're trying to make you feel bad. They're trying to make you feel guilty for not trusting them. How could you question them? They've always been there for you. They've always been by your side. Have they ever let you down? And of course, you're thinking, yeah, you have. And yeah, I don't trust you. But, then they start playing on your emotions. They start playing on your feelings. And especially if you're an empath or you're an empathic person, it's really, really hard to stand back up to that. And if you want to know more about that symbiotic relationship between the narcissists and the empaths, definitely check out my video on that topic, because there is definitely sort of this, lethal attraction that goes on there between narcissists and empaths. But anyway, that's the next one. You don't trust me. All right. So the next one is I've never seen anything this bad before. I've never seen anyone do anything like this before. Trying to make you feel like you're the only one who's ever asked this, done this, said this, whatever it is. And if you want to know more about that, definitely check out my video on narcissist favorite sayings. But that is something that they do as well, to try to manipulate you. I've never seen this. I've never done this. I've never seen anyone, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the next one is we talked about. This is a really, really famous one. It's a gaslighting type of a phrase that a lot of covert narcissists especially use. We talked about that. Don't you remember? You agreed. And you never had that conversation before, you never agreed to anything, but after a while they prey on your sanity, and then you start to question your sanity. Well, maybe we did talk about that, I don't even remember now. But that's what they do. That's how they manipulate and eventually, because they've messed with your mind so much, they start to have power and control over you. But once you start to see it and you start to notice it, then it'll stop, and you'll start to realize what's actually going on, and you're waking up, because that's why you're here, right? Okay. And the last one is I would never, trying to shame you. I would never do this. I would never say that. I would never let you down like that. I would never accuse you of anything. I would never talk to my friends about you. All those sorts of things, even though they definitely would. But that's one of the things that they say is I would never. So that's one of the other manipulation phrases that narcissists use. They love to manipulate. And so what do you have to do in response? You have to ethically manipulate the manipulator right back. And that's what I teach you how to do. So start by grabbing my free Crush My Negotiation Prep worksheet at winmynegotiation.com. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. Just subscribe, hit that notification bell. You are also welcome to join me in my free private Facebook group called Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. Join me there. I would love to have you. And make sure that you like this video and you share it and you drop me a comment and you subscribe, because all of those things are going to help you. I've got tons and tons of free resources for you right here. So thanks so much for joining me on this edition of Negotiate Your Best Life, and I will see you in the next video.